This is Dr. Rimka, and today I'm going to take you through a process that you can do along with me. That's going to be a 4-step process that you can use all 4 of these, or just any one of them, or any combination that you would like to use at any time that you feel you need to bring some awareness back into your body, dissipate some anxiety, stress, overwhelm, anger, pent-up emotions. Now, the first thing is the concept here is that it's the first step of embodiment. So the first step of getting into moving past stress and trauma is coming back into the body through sensation, and that we call that embodiment, being in the body, feeling the body, having awareness, not dissociating, not checking out, not numbing out. That can be a little uncomfortable and it's a bigger process, but these are some tools you can use at any time. Now, some of these, I have to say, the first thing you always want to check is if you're safe and comfortable. Most of these, 3 of the 4, you're really going to want to be alone, because it's going to be loud. So I'm going to warn you, there's going to be movement, there's going to be some noise. So you can't necessarily do this in your cubicle at work, but you can certainly do it outside in a park away from people, at home. People can be in your house. You can just tell them, this is what mommy's going to need to do. And you can do this with your kids too, actually. I suggest teaching your children how to do this. So it's going to be, first, we're going to start with, we're going to basically be trying to connect the aliveness in our legs with the rest of the body. That's a huge part of grounding, means getting back into connected to the earth, not floating and numbing out above ourselves. So the first part, I'm going to end up standing back, but it's going to be basically just, I'm going to have you close your eyes. We're going to feel into our bodies, and I'll talk you through visualizing a little bit, just some grounding. It's not complicated. You can take yourself through this at any time. And the purpose of that is to help discharge this built up electricity, built up static, which is uncomfortable in the system, into the earth. And you can simply do this with consciousness. And ideally, if you did this outside, barefoot on dirt, sand, soil, the ocean, or even concrete, it'll help with grounding, a true connection with the earth, but you can still do it with shoes or anything else if you need to. The second one is called Heel to Earth. Then we're going to do the temper tantrum, and then we're going to have the angry kicks. All right. Don't quite have enough room, and I'm tall. There we go. All right, so first we're going to start with just simply feet about hip width apart, knees slightly bent, okay? My knees are bent, they're not locked back. I want them bent like this, okay? And from here, all you're going to simply do is go ahead and close your eyes, okay? And I want you to feel the bottom of your feet on the ground, whatever the surface is. If you're wearing socks, feel the shoes. If you're barefoot, move your toes. I want you to sink deep into the ground beneath you. Let the weight fall down. And you can picture roots shooting out of the bottom of your feet, gently going deeper and deeper and deeper. I want you to feel your calves strong. Pay attention to any sensation in your calves, any tingling, any warmth, any tightness, any pain. Get up to the knees, make sure they're bent, and get into your thighs. You can touch the thighs, have awareness, feel the weight and power in your legs, and still see the roots shooting down into the earth. And go ahead and picture some very clear water with a little bit of a white golden shimmer energetic water being poured into the top of your head. And it's filling you up. And as it's washing down through your head, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, your belly, pelvis, and going down through each leg, down both arms. And then it's washing away any static electricity, built up energy, tightness, discomfort, tension, and pushing it down deep into the earth, watering the roots. You take a deep breath in through your nose, and then out through your mouth. With a sigh. You can stay there, repeat that, pause this, whatever you want. You can do that anytime, really. All right. Now, the next move is the heel to earth. All right. So we're going to start with a little bit of movement. And again, you can do these one back to back. You can separate them a little bit differently, however you want. So let's just see my feet. So what we're going to do, right? It's going to come up on the toes and back down. So the heels are hitting the earth over and over again. I can decide how much I want to go, but it's usually just a small little bit, and I can just keep bouncing. Okay, so that's the side view. I'm going to go to the front. Right? Feet are hip width apart, and it's just this bounce. Knees are slightly bent, and I'm just letting the shaking move through me. And I'm just letting it move how it wants to go. I'm going to start a lot at the bottom. It's going to keep moving. It's going to keep unwinding as it goes. And eventually the shoulders might go more, and then it's up in your chest, and it might just be sound weird, and the arms are moving. As you want, you may want to make some sounds. You can exaggerate the hands, like you can breathe like that if you want. Kind of whatever feels good. I want you to, there's no right or wrong way. Sometimes I like to do that. So if you're a person that holds a lot of tension in the shoulders and the neck, you might want to really move them up a little bit as you do it to get them really moving. Okay. You might just want to, sometimes you might want to fling it to the side. Okay. And we're just bouncing. See, that's all it is. Just bouncing. This is actually an incredible lymphatic drainage massage as well. It's also moving, right? I'm connecting aliveness to my legs, my buttocks with the rest of the body, moving things out, okay? Always making sure I'm in a place where I feel really safe and comfortable. So that was heel to earth, right? The next one, some of you might be a little bit uncomfortable with this, but I guarantee your kids will love it. Temper tantrum. And I bet there's a part of you that wants permission to have a temper tantrum so badly. So it looks like this. We're going to stomp each foot. Your mouth is going to be open because I want it to vibrate. Okay. And we're going to sigh and make sounds. The sound of that is a vagal tone exercise, and it actually releases a lot of tension and activates your rest and digest and restore nervous system. But this is, so we're going to couple grounding with fascial work, with stress release, with activating the vagus nerve, vagal tone. So here we go. Ready? This is, this is an anger release thing. So I want you to remember, you're not going to hurt anybody. So I know a lot of people have a hard time with being angry because they think they have to be nice and they don't want to hurt anybody. This is both men and women. All right. So you're alone. You're not dangerous, and you're not going to hurt anybody doing this. Okay. See, all you got to do. And if you so feel that you might have a word you might want to say, you might want to say stop, you might want to say no, just see what happens, okay? Notice I'm safe, nobody's hurt, and you keep doing that as long as you want. I guarantee you, your kids are going to have a ball doing it with you. And I suggest if you give them permission to do this more and you give yourself permission to do this more, you're going to feel a lot better. Now, another one, this has also helped grounding and embodying you, are the kicks. Same kind of thing. Just think like a 3-year-old here, all right? Because the legs are holding a lot of tension. They also hold a lot of power, okay? Ah, 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 ah. This is often where the no might want to come up. I suggest many people, especially women, don't know the power of no. No, 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 no. 4 simple tasks, okay? 4 simple techniques you can do anytime, anywhere, kinda. The loud ones are loud. So be somewhere safe, be somewhere comfortable. Visualize grounding. The whole purpose is to discharge electrical activity that's built up in you. That's static. It's actually inflammatory energy. It's actually physically making you sick. So this is an anti-inflammation exercise as well as a stress, overwhelm, trauma release exercise, as well as a fascia lymphatic drainage exercise, as well as a emotional movement exercise, right? So visualize this grounding, pour some white light or some water at the top of your head into roots. Feel from the feet to the ankles, to the calves, to the knees, to the legs. Just feel it strong. We did the heel to earth, so the bouncing, shaking. Then we did the temper tantrum. Stomp. You're just stomping. You're stomping, having a temper tantrum, basically. And then the angry kicks. Put in any words that feel free to be there. You might be surprised at the words that might want to come out of your mouth. Mouth open, because a lot of tension is held in the jaw and clenching. So this is a little bit different than we're not doing nasal breathing throughout any of this.